Yeah, guys, welcome to AV Atmos. This is a quick video for me talking about Frozen 2. I want to just make a separate video for Frozen 2 because there's a little bit of things that I need to talk about, especially for the box office performance for this film. I never thought this film would get to $1.2 billion, even though I wasn't really a big fan of this film. I saw it getting close to $1.2 billion, but right now, as I speak to you guys, it has gotten to 1.2 billion, $18 million in 6 weeks. That is crazy good. And it made more money this weekend compared to last week. Like the international overseas numbers grew it grew much more than what it made last week. Last week, I think it fell on $30 million overseas. This weekend, it made $42.2 million as per deadline reports, and it is making a hell lot of money. Like the money it's making is crazy good. I actually like that it is making a lot of money, and you are getting a movie that a lot of people dislike, but for some reason it is still pulling in enough money to be considered a mega blockbuster at the box office. It made more money because it debuted in some new markets like Scandinavia, which it became the highest, I think the biggest opening weekend of all time there. It opened in some other smaller countries, but this coming week is going to come out in Brazil. And once it comes out in Brazil, it's already been estimated that it's going to make around $10 million in its first weekend in Brazil. Most people have been asking where they see this film ending its entire run. Okay, I can estimate right now because in America it made $16 million this weekend. It's already at 422 million in America, and that is in 6 weeks. I see this film getting to 480 in America before it all said and done. And the reason why I say this is because it has held up very well. This is still the festive season. This is still the holiday season. I see the movie playing all through January and even till early February before it runs out in general. So you see the film playing for a little bit longer than it should, just similar to the first one. So I see it getting to 480 million in America and close to $1 billion overseas. Right now it's at 700 and let me be sure of the overseas gross for you guys. Let me go down to my Facebook account. So currently it's at $796.3 million overseas. Meaning that if it's made this much overseas, I see it making at least 150 more million overseas. I think a little bit over that 150 more million overseas. It should be able to get a little bit close to $1 billion overseas before it's done. So you can see this film getting to $1.4 billion when it's all said and done, with the holds that I'm seeing, which is fantastic. I really didn't even know this film can hold up this well, and I'm impressed. Honestly, I'm very impressed. And if it gets to $1.4 billion, that's an amazing gross from a sequel that a lot of people saw. Maybe a lot of people thought wouldn't make that kind of money, and it's making a lot at the box office, and I'm very impressed. So guys, basically follow us on social media and subscribe to our channel. Now if the movie makes a little bit over 1.4 billion, I'll still come back to update you guys. Wherever it gets to, I will come back and update you guys, especially you guys that are Frozen fans as well. Make sure you follow us here on our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram and on other social media platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn, and I'll see you guys later.